Hello everyone, this is Doxy Mom and welcome back to my channel. I'm here with Miss Indy and I think she's ready to lay down for a little bit, but we're here to bring you the news in 15 minutes or less. But if you have not subscribed already, I'd greatly appreciate if you hit that little red subscribe button. You can ring the bell for notifications, and if you like this video, just give it a thumbs up. Well, this has been a busy day. Let's get to it. First, I want to start out with a tweet from Mark Dice that goes like this. It says, YouTube censored a video exposing YouTube censorship. Welcome to 2019. Well, that about sums it up, doesn't it? Now, last week I reported that 3 people were being looked at to fill Sarah Sanders' shoes when she leaves in the end of June. Well, President Trump has named Stephanie Grisham. Now, she was the current communications director for our First Lady, Melania Trump, as the next White House press secretary. Now, of course, Sarah Sanders, who did an absolutely fantastic job, we need to be praying for her, and we need to be praying to see maybe if she shouldn't be running for the governor of Arkansas. Guys, there's a lot of corruption in that state, and she would do a wonderful job. So, thank you, Sarah, for an outstanding job. And Miss Stephanie, welcome aboard, but we'll be praying for you because you're going to be walking into the lion's den for sure. Now, I'll leave a link to this next story. Acting Border Chief John Sanders resigns. Now, the New York Times reported that Mr. Sanders is stepping down amid backlash over the treatment of detained illegals at the southern border. Apparently, no one cared when Obama was putting kids in cages, but it's a different story under President Trump. Now, they are running low on supplies, and that's because the Democrats won't release the money to send down there to take care of all those people. And his glory family, I'm just wondering if Trump may give that position to Robert Clark. Who knows? I guess time will tell. Now, one of my sweet subs, Miss Connie Miller, now she had left me a comment about the president's executive order that he did today, and I had just finished watching the video about it and taking some notes. And so thank you, Connie, for asking me to report on this. But our great president, he signed another executive order Tuesday, June 25th, launching the White House Council on eliminating regulation barriers to affordable housing. Now, all the federal, state, and local regulations account for more than 25% of the cost of a new home. Now, wonderful Secretary Ben Carson, he was there, and he worked very hard on this with that nice Senator Tim Scott and Senator Martha McSally, all true patriots. But over 37 million American households have to spend more than 30% of their income on housing. So, this is making house buying more affordable. And this is just another example of how our wonderful president is helping people to achieve the American dream. So thank you, Mr. President, and thank you, Jesus, for our president. Now, guys, please keep on sharing my videos, and please continue to ask others to subscribe. And if they do, just put down there in the comments that somebody subscribed, and I'll put your name in the hat for that $20 Amazon gift card that I'll be drawing on July 5th. Now, moving on, the Hills, Sagar Enjeti and Jordan Fabian, they had an executive interview, or an exclusive interview, with President Trump. Weren't those 2 young men so lucky? But the president said that he did not need congressional approval to strike Iran, but he will keep Congress abreast of what's happening. So, sorry, Nancy, but it's not up to you. Now, the sanctions on Iran are hurting them economically, and the president is really hoping that Iran and North Korea will come back to the negotiating table. Now, President Trump said when he first came to the White House that Iran was looking to take over the whole Middle East, and they would have. He said if I weren't here, most likely that's what they would have done. So thank goodness that did not happen. Then Kim Jong-un sent President Trump a very nice letter wishing him a happy birthday, and Trump sent him a thank you letter back. Now, you know, Pastor David said that a possible third summit could be in the works, so we need to all be praying for that. Then President Trump gets into Biden for running for president. He says that Obama is not backing Biden, and there has to be a reason for that, that something is going on. And then that Mr. Andretti asked President Trump, "What are you looking for in the debate?" And our great commander-in-chief says, "I'm looking for nothing in that debate." Well, that goes on to say how the Dems want to raise taxes and, So President Trump has no interest whatsoever in the Democrat debates, and neither do I. Anyway, he also went on to say that Mexico, they're working hard on the border, and that the numbers are way down, and that people have been trying to do this for 45 years, and now he's come in and he's got it done. But he did thank Mexico for their help on the border. Now, they asked the president if he would put forward a nominee if there's an opening on the Supreme Court before 2020. And the president said, "Well, of course I will. I've got a good list of very talented people." Now, I'm just wondering if they really wanted to ask him if Ruth was still with us, but apparently those nice young men didn't do that. Anyway, the president said that he has a lot of respect for Justice Merrick Garland, who's a liberal, and the president asked Justice Kavanaugh what kind of a guy that Justice Garland was, and Justice Kavanaugh said that he's an incredible guy, a liberal, brilliant, but a great guy. So it was a great interview, and I'll leave a link. Now, my subs, Libby V and Plastic Surgeon, they are reporting that Julian Assange is well and a part of the plan. And I know that 17 speaks of him often, so I pray for him every night, and I pray for all of y'all every single night. So I just want y'all to know that. Now, guys, this is huge. Now, and I'll leave a link, but the Gateway Pundit is reporting that Google executives are panicking after that Project Veritas video that came out that I reported on Monday about. And now, this is preventing, what they were doing was they were working since 2016 to prevent a Trump situation in 2020. Well, the expose was so damaging that YouTube deleted the video exposing the tech grants electioneering, and Google executives have deleted their social media. Now, Congressman Louis Gohmert, this is what he said. He said that Google needs to be stripped of its Section 220 immunity and to be properly pursued by class action suits they have knowingly harmed. Well, I really agree. And guys, this is really bad for Google, but hopefully good for the rest of us. Now, remember when President Trump fired James Comey? And Comey was way across, I believe he was in California at some conference. Well, the minute they fired him, President Trump sent some people in there to clear out his office, and they took everything, including a safe. Now today, and I'll leave a link, Big League Politics, they're reporting that Tuesday, Comey had a white binder inside that safe labeled Clinton emails. And he had Hillary's backup email device. Now, what do you think James Comey was going to do with those emails? Maybe blackmail Hillary if she won the presidency? But Trump won, and he's got the emails, and he's just probably waiting for the right time to show those to the world and expose the true Hillary Clinton. Now, I want to leave you with just a little inspirational verse from Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5 that says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding." Well, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I appreciate you tuning in. And for now, this is Doxy Mom, and God bless you all.